What's up, YouTube? Brought you guys tips that I wish I knew while playing POE Map Edition. So let's get started. So this tip may be very obvious, but one thing that I didn't know is that the map, when you press U, shows every quest that you need to do. For instance, when you go to Act 1, there are symbols of side quests that you need to do because those give you skill points or resistance. So for example, this one gives you 10% cold resistance. If you look at the plus sign, that's will give you clues on what quest you must do. Also, don't forget that because there are underground maps, you need to click on this button which will show you the below ground. Look out for those. And obviously in Act 1, you need to defeat Candlemas, and you'll be set to defeat the boss of each act. Note that if you finish the easy mode and then go on to the cruel mode or the hard mode, you can't go back to Act 3 easy mode present time until you reach Act 3 present time. Or else what happens is if you try to go through the port in Act 3, you'll go to Act 1 instead of going back to the present mode in Act 3 easy mode. And it sucks. Other things about the map is the boxes represent points with some items. Those aren't that important. You don't really have to do them because, like I said, while you are leveling up, they don't really give you good items. For the skull with the head, those represent the ascendancies, and if you're trying to loot for the ascendancy gem, I would highly recommend doing them. But if not, just go zoom through the stories because you get the gem at your current level. So if you get ones that it's like 30, you really don't get really good items. So don't waste your time there. And some of them, they don't have a plus sign, but there are quests that you must do. Finally, when you're doing the map searching or map opening, Act 3 is bigger than Act 2, and Act 2 gets bigger than Act 1. You'll get furious. Don't worry. Chill. I highly would recommend sticking to the walls because usually to get to the next map, the portals or the next maps are at the end. So that's one tip that I would give. And don't forget that you can use the checkpoints to teleport to another checkpoint. If you don't know about this one, you'll be wasting a lot of time. So these are a couple of tips that I found. I wish I knew them before. I had my chat tell me later on when I was in the cruel mode. And so hope these help. And if you guys have any other tips you want to give newbies out, let me know in the comments below because I'm also a newbie getting to understand POE. So hopefully if you are completely new to this game like me, and obviously if you might have friends who are good at POE, they sometimes think it's obvious so they forget to tell you. So highly recommend watching this and getting note of a couple of tips about maps. Thanks for watching and see you guys on my next random newbie tips. Bye guys.